Do you want a mod that makes smithing funner and harder? Well, guess what? There's a mod for that. It's called Realistic Smithing. Come join me, I'll show you. Right. So first things first, you mine some iron. Once you fully mine your iron, you're gonna get raw dusty iron ore. Now, there's a few ways to clean this. One way is just simply right click it. That'll give you raw clean iron ore. Then you can do paper. You put the paper in your offhand, you right click with it. It's a little bit of a lower cooldown. Then you can use a wheat brush. This is the recipe for wheat brush, just a stick and a wheat in this formation. So you put the wheat brush in your offhand, and you can right click on it, and this is going to give you iron ore dust, which you can use to turn into nuggets. So once you got all that, you can get your raw cleaned iron ore, put it in a furnace. So you're going to get hot raw iron ore. This right here is going to burn you though. So you want to make sure you use tongs. You got two types of tongs. You got blacksmith tongs and you got 2 sticks. The 2 sticks is what you're going to have to use starting out until you get iron tongs. This is the recipe, it's just 2 sticks. So you want to make sure you're holding it. If you're not holding it, it's not going to register. So just put in your inventory and boom. Now the next step, in order to actually turn it into an iron ingot, you're gonna need a big stone. You need to find a big stone. It spawns around the world just randomly in vanilla biomes. In order to actually make this useful, turning this hot raw iron, you need a smithing hammer. So starting out, you have to make a stone one. It's just 2 sticks, 2 cobblestone. You take this, put it in your offhand, you hold it, and you just right click. You keep on doing that until it turns into this one where you can't do it anymore. Then you right click on any kind of water source. Can be a cauldron, can just be a regular source, either will work, and boom, you get an iron ingot. So next is diamond. Okay, just mine the diamonds. Nope, it just gives you diamond ore. For diamond, what you got to do is you have to craft a carving hammer. This is the recipe right here, just an ingot, nugget, stick, and a point chisel. This is the recipe right here. So you put the point chisel in your offhand, you put the carving hammer in your main hand, and you just keep on right clicking it until you get a rough diamond. Come to the rough diamond and you come to the stone cutter, click on that, and you click on this one, and you just kind of just keep clicking on this one until it you get 2 diamonds. Alright, next is emerald. Emerald, it's similar to diamond. You use the point and chisel and you'll get a rough emerald. You need stone cutter first. Right click on your stone cutter, get your rough cut emerald. You right click on the grindstone. The easiest way to do it, follow through instructions. Okay, now you need sandpaper. Boom, use a sandpaper. Now emeralds are a little bit harder because as you can see with this one, you need honey. So you come over here. In order to get honeycombs, what you're gonna need, you need to shear a bee nest when it has honey in it. So if you're wanting to farm emeralds in this way, you will need a bee farm, but I suggest just trading with villagers. It's a lot easier, a lot less tedious. You just put in your offhand, you right click it, and you get emerald. Alright, so next is copper. Copper is a little more tedious than the other ones in the fact that you're going to need a pan. This is the recipe for it. You're going to need bar shaped mold. The recipe for it is just a brick. You just simply take a brick and boom, you got a bar shaped mold. You're also gonna need some tongs. Oh, there they are. You're also gonna need a wooden pestle. So first things first, you mine the copper. You're going to get copper raw ore. So you just put the pan in your offhand, put the copper in it, and you get a pan of copper ore. Take the pedestal and you crush it. Then you put it in the furnace. Now, with all things that are hot, please be sure to use tongs. You need to pour copper to have a bar-shaped mold. So, put your bar-shaped mold, and boom, you got your melted copper. Then you gotta find a water source. And there's your copper ingot. Next is gold. Gold, another little tedious one. You're gonna need a wheat brush, you're gonna need a bar-shaped mold, and 2 tongs. First things first, you mine your gold. You're gonna get raw gold ore. You gotta clean it off. Take your mold, you put your gold in the mold, you put your gold in the furnace. I already had one. Take it out, and you got your gold. Okay, you just dip it in water, and there's a chance you can keep this mold. Sometimes you don't, sometimes you do. You just right click on it and you got your gold. Now for the fun part, tools and armor. So this is the process. Okay, so for iron armor, I'm gonna just do one piece and should be able to figure out the rest. Say you want to make an iron chest plate. You're gonna need string, you're gonna need coal. First things first, you need to split it, put half in your hand, half not. You right click it, you're gonna get a double. That's how you make sword. Right click again, you're gonna get triple. Right click it again, you're gonna get 4 iron ingots. Put that in there, in the furnace, you're gonna get 4 iron ingots. Okay, take that out, and you're gonna have the plate, this little thing. Take this hammer, put it in the offhand, come over here, smack it a few times, shape it up, and boom, we got an iron sheet. We take the iron sheet, put it iron sheet offhand, and we right click it with coal, and we get to choose which design we want. For this one, we want to do iron sheet for chest plate. Take it, shift right click on there, and it cuts it into shape. Boom, we got an unfinished iron chest plate part. Right click on the grindstone, it becomes a finished iron chest plate part. And see, you think you're done, you could equip it. Nope, you gotta do it again. And then now you got 2. Now what you gotta do is you gotta make a leather chest plate. So then once you got your leather chest plate, put that in the middle, you put your 2 pieces, and boom, that's an iron chest plate. So next is iron tools. So I'm gonna do a pickaxe and a sword, since sword's a little different from the rest and it's a little harder. First things first, you need to get your pieces for it. So for a sword, you simply right click on it and you get iron for sword blade. Put that in there. So take this out first, smack it a little bit. We got our blade. Take your blade, these are gonna be your best friend with tools, trust me. So then you take just 1 iron ingot, put it in there, and you're gonna get a hot iron sword guard. Come over there, smack it a little bit, cool it down, and boom, you got your iron sword and iron guard. You need wood and make a wooden handle. Take this wooden handle, go to a stone cutter, and you'll get a raw sword iron wood handle. You put this on your offhand and you right click and you get a finished iron sword guard. You then take the finished iron sword guard and put them together, and then you got an iron sword. Now for the iron pickaxe, which this is easy when it comes to all the other tools because they're basically the same. First you make your handle. Create your handle. You come to the grindstone, right click on it, you'll get a finished large handle. So that's how you get your handle for all the tools. So for just a shovel, all you're gonna do is you're just gonna just right click on a ingot and it'll give you the iron for a shovel. So for the axe, you're gonna take the 2 like this, you're gonna right click it and you're gonna get, it's gonna be doubled. Okay, that's how you do the one for the axe. For this case, we want a pickaxe, so we're gonna shift right click on it and we get iron for pickaxe head. Throw that in there, wait for it to smelt, shift click it out, get our hammer, shape it up a little bit, make it look nice. You come over back to your grindstone and your stone cutter, shape it up, put your pick head, put your thing, and boom, now you got an iron pickaxe. And the tools are same way, same shape, just it all depends which one you smelt and do. Alrighty, so next is diamond tools. So diamonds are fun because we know how to get diamonds, but you can't craft diamond armor normally. So you have to craft iron armor first. So once you got, your blade heads and all your little pieces, you're gonna put a diamond on there and you're gonna wait and you're gonna smack it. I'll make a pickaxe, I'll make a sword, and I'll make a chest plate. So you're gonna need a lot of these, so I'm gonna cut real quick and get a bunch of these. So first things first, you're gonna need a big pan. You get a big pan. Oh yeah, the hammer, this is the crafting recipe for the hammer. It's just these, the iron block, 2 iron, ingots. You need a big pan. Recipe for big pan, 3 iron ingots, 2 nuggets. Get your big pan. First things first, you see this little iron axe that you just made? Throw it back in the furnace. Okay? You're gonna take that, pull that out. So the easiest way I like to do this one, you gotta put the pan in your offhand, right click the diamond, click it. Nope, not enough. Just keep doing that until you get enough, okay? For an axe is 3. Okay, now you got a big pan with diamond shards and hot axe. Go to water source, right click on water source, and boom. Now you got a diamond head. Come over here, you do the little grindstone stuff, craft your large handle, go to your grindstone, you get your handle, and that's an axe. I know I said I was gonna do a pickaxe, but same process, you just put diamonds in there. Now for a chest piece, it's the same idea, it's just, you know, a lot more in one. You know, you keep throwing them in there, throw your chest piece in there, kind of fill them up. Make sure you use your tongs, if you don't, it's gonna hurt. Come over here, you know, smelt it. And then you go grindstone it. You know, the same process as the iron, you just use the same other thing. Alright, so for last but definitely not least, Netherite. So for Netherite, you're going to need gold, a big pan, your normal smithing template, diamond chest plate. You're gonna need bowler molds, which is just a brick. You're gonna need a lava bucket and ancient debris. You're gonna cook your ancient debris as normal. You're gonna get your Netherite scraps. I think you need at least 4 of them. Put your pan in. You're gonna put your scraps in your pan. Then you're gonna take a lava bucket. You put a lava bucket in a pan next. Then you gotta wait a little bit, it simmers down. Now you're gonna put gold in the mix. You gotta put it in a mold first. Now you can cool it, and then you get another netherite ingot. You come to your smithing template, put them all in there, and now you got netherite. Same process with tools, you just use a smithing template in there, and then you'll get netherite. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. If you have any other mods you want me to showcase or do, please leave them down in the comments, and thank you for watching.